Devin Booker is one of the NBA's top shooting guards, and he definitely isn't slowing down. But before the fame, he was a little kid from Grand Rapids. Now, while Devin Armani Booker's parents never officially married, they shared custody and were both involved in his life growing up. His mom, Veronica, was a cosmetologist, and his dad, Melvin, was a baller himself. So the next time you see a baby boomer struggling to get up the stairs, ask him to tell you something about Melvin Booker, the 1994 Big 8 Player of the Year during his college days in Missouri. Old man Booker played in the NBA for the Warriors and Nuggets, but he spent most of his pro career playing around Europe. But I gotta tell ya, DB got a taste of the baller lifestyle during summer visits with his dad. He started his basketball journey at Grandville High School in Michigan and had moved to Mississippi when his old man retired. While in Magnolia State, his dad became a coach at Moss Point High School. And Devin Booker? Well, he became a legend there. DB was showing off jaw-dropping skills and breaking records nightly. Let me say that again, nightly. And in 2014, Devin took his talents to the University of Kentucky and played for the Wildcats, and unsurprisingly, he balled out, but he had help. He was mentored by the late great Kobe Bryant, who taught him a new level of perseverance and skill. And when KB retired, he had 2 words for the 19-year-old Kentucky star: be legendary. And with that on his mind, it didn't take much more than a season of college ball for him to get selected as the 13th overall pick in the 2015 NBA draft by the Phoenix Suns. And well, I guess you can say the rest is history. Only Devin isn't done writing down his history, becoming the youngest player ever to score 60 points in a game, the youngest to do 70 points in a game when he absolutely freaking destroyed the Celtics in 2017. And he became the youngest player to score 50 points in back-to-back games in 2019, and dang, what else will he be the youngest to do? Retire? Have a stroke? I don't know. We'll see. But he doesn't have any championships yet, but he does have an NBA first-team selection and 3 All-Star appearances that tell you he's got it in him. But enough about that. Want to know what else Devin Booker's got? Money. Lots and lots of filthy, delicious money. This youngin' makes it rain on the court and makes it pour in his bank account. Not even 30, he already has a net worth of 30 million. Oh, hold my beer and let me sit down for a minute. That's a lot of zeros. Anyways, in fact, Booker is one of the highest paid basketball players in the NBA. So yeah, he's definitely got it. In his 8 seasons in the league, Booker has earned $130 million just from his salary. Dang, Melvin Booker ought to teach a parenting course. I know I sign up for it. How to raise your kid to be a basketball genius and a millionaire. DB signed a few contracts since his draft days, but one of the biggest was in 2018 when Booker made history by signing a jaw-dropping 5-year deal worth $158 freaking million. Frick. That's a lot of freaking million. That being said, he went on to breaking more records on the courts on the weekdays and breaking the bank on the weekends. Now that's what I'm talking about, yo. But hold up, it gets better. About 70 million better. That's right, in July 2022, the Suns outdid themselves again by giving Booker a shiny new contract extension worth a massive $224 million, the largest contract in Suns history, without a doubt. But you know what? Devin doesn't stop there. His other bread comes from his endorsements. I'll get straight to it. Devin Booker makes about $8 million annually from his brand partnerships and endorsements, and all Booker does is just smile and stand pretty and strike a pose. One of the top companies Devin is endorsing is Nike, who has been his sneaker sponsor since his NBA day 1. Even after Devin's initial sneaker deal ran out in 2019, Nike just couldn't bear to let him go. So they locked him down with a multi-million-dollar contract extension in 2023, keeping him with them until 2029 at the very least. But wait, there's more! There's more? Devin is also signed to other big brands like Sweet Green, Foot Locker, Finish Line, and Call of Duty. Gosh, what I wouldn't give to be signed up to Call of Duty. It's like he's got a whole other squad of brands backing him up. And let's not forget his investments in startups like Overtime, Buzzer, and GoPuff. Like I said, this guy doesn't take a break from chasing the bag. So how does he go about spending all of that delicious green money? Devin Booker is a baller, but his crib is fit for a king. The dude is living it up in his spectacular mansion in the sunny hills of Paradise Valley, Arizona. The Sun superstar made quite the entrance when he snagged this 5,000 square foot gem for $3.2 million back in 2019. And this ain't your average garage, oh no. We're talking about 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and a gargantuan garage that's practically a freaking parking haven for his fleet of fabulous cars. And let's not forget about the lavish touches that turn this place into a jaw-dropping dreamland. I'm not kidding, there's a huge swanky dining room complete with a wine vault because hey, classy. And he's even got a pantry fit for a modern-day butler. A home flexing with some modern flair with a dash of classic charm. The kitchen is straight out of a gourmet chef's daydream. And the exercise room screams fitness goals. And the private pool and spa are just begging for me to be there and get a nice massage ready just before the poolside party. But here's where it gets even better. Devin has not 1, but 2 of these badass mansions. Why? Because he can, duh. He recently nabbed this one, and it's a 5,590 square foot pad near the intersection of Scottsdale Road and Lincoln Drive. And the price tag? Oh, nothing, just a cool $3.5 million. This new Arizona crib is not just any old house. It's got all the bells and whistles you'd expect from a superstar's lair. A pool that's practically begging for a cannonball, a guest house that's basically a mini mansion, and a fireplace that'll warm your soul. Or your toes. Oh, and there's an office space too, because even ballers need a place to do business. They're also a hangout spot for his crew, his fam, and anybody lucky enough to score an invite. Devin, I'll take one of those invites, please. You ever think Kendall ever comes over? More on that later. For now, let's just talk about his cars. It'd be a crime against humanity in all of YouTube to not share that he's a car connoisseur with a seriously sweet collection rides. You want to know the specifics? Well, what do you think about a rose gold 1959 Impala named Pretty Penny worth about $80,000? Or a blue Chevy Trailblazer K5 worth about $75,000, transformed into a lowrider called Uncle Larry? I love that name. Booker's also got a need for speed and not just aesthetics, because he's got 3 other sweet rides: a blacked out Ferrari 488 Spider that would have cost him nearly $300,000, 2 black Buick Grand Nationals, one of which is a limited 1 out of 547 edition worth about $70,000 each. When asked about which car is his favorite, he couldn't choose because it's like picking a favorite child. But his heart does have a soft spot for his Pretty Penny Impala. And can you blame him? Look at it! It's a freaking head turner, yo! And it's not just classics in his garage. Booker has been spotted cruising in a gray Range Rover and a badass 160,223 Corvette Z06 as well. But guess what? Devin isn't just a star on court and a garage. He's a philanthropy MVP too. This guy is all about giving back. He set his sights to spreading the love on some of those awesome nonprofits that he's been cheering for. Devin Booker and his basketball buddies from the Phoenix Suns hatched an awesome plan back in 2019, the Devin Booker Starting 5 Initiative. This power-packed squad teamed up to drop a whopping $100,000 on 5 amazing nonprofits that are doing superhero-level work across Arizona. Devin Booker also served as a global ambassador for the Special Olympics for people with disabilities. And when COVID-19 was messing with everybody's game, Devin stepped up in a big way by donating $10,000 to rally funds for the folks in Phoenix who were feeling the pandemic pinch. Oh, you thought I was done? Oh no. Devin's company, COCL5, also stepped up around the same time to help out pandemic-affected local retailers and small packaging businesses. So, whether on the court or in the community, Devin Booker is showing us all what it means to be a true MVP. So when a man's got it all, well, what's left? The love life, obviously. Okay, look, I have to be honest here. Booker's love life is where things get a little bit bland. He's as single as a stale Pringle right now. But his track record with women? Definitely not on the boring side, because this dude is one classy bro. He has dated supermodels and was even with a Kardashian. That's right, DB dated Kendall Jenner. Devin Booker and Kendall Jenner first crossed paths in 2018 during a double date. However, at the time, Kendall was dating Ben Simmons, a guard for the Brooklyn Nets, so technically Devin didn't have a chance. Yeah? Wrong! Making some off-the-court moves, Devin caught Kendall's attention. Fast forward to April 2020, the duo was spotted on a road trip in Arizona. It was official until 2022, and Devin has been enjoying his single Pringle life ever since then. But if you're looking for a full-fledged baller lifestyle, it doesn't get any better than Devin Booker. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below, and we'll see you in the next video. Till then, peace.